Falcons are coming in on a 2-game losing streak, having lost at home, having lost last week at Kingsville, Texas A&M Kingsville, and at Angelo, down at Angelo State in San Angelo. Losing the game to Kingsville in a close one, 59-55. Angelo State wasn't so close, lost 86-57. Starting lineup for Texas A&M Commerce Lions, wearing number 12, a 5'7" redshirt junior from Shreveport, Louisiana, Princess Davis. Wearing number 21, a 5'9" freshman guard from Round Rock, Texas, Alex Nance. Wearing number 24, 5'11" senior forward from Cedar Hill, Texas, Artasia Gay. Wearing number 32, 5'9" graduate transfer guard from Lansing, Illinois, Melanie Ransom. And wearing number 34, a 6' sophomore forward from Midlothian, Texas, Jenna Price. Lions are coached by Jason Burton, assisted by Markeith Brown, Abigail Lepepitele, and Gabby Scott. And for the University of Texas Permian Basin Falcons, who come in at 5-11, 2-4 in conference, wearing number 1, 5'3" senior guard from El Paso, Texas, Jackie Perez. Wearing number 5, 5'6" senior guard from El Paso, Texas, Victoria Lopez. Wearing number 13, 5'10" junior guard from Melbourne, Australia, Kayla Bretherton. Wearing number 20, 5'11" senior center from El Paso, Texas, Heather Crittenden. And wearing number 21, 5'8" junior forward from Dallas, Texas, Callie Pippins-Tryon. The A&M Commerce Lions have taken the floor. They are wearing their navy blue uniforms with white letters and numbers and yellow trim. Falcons, of course, wearing their home whites with black letters and numbers and orange trim. Falcons taking the floor now. A&M Commerce has been on for a few seconds. We're about ready to tip off. Lions again come in second in conference. They are 10-5 overall, 7-1 in conference, and so they certainly are in the running for the conference championship. Falcons, if the playoff started today, would be one spot out of the playoff picture. They're tied for 8th in conference, but 9th overall. And away we go. Commerce wins the tip. Princess Davis at the point. Over to Alex Nance. Nance back to Davis. Davis to Nance. Nance across the floor. Tip up high. Picked up, though. Ball bouncing around. And Crittenden with the rebound for the Falcons. Turnover by UTPB. Will be Lion ball. Trapped, picked up, stolen by Bretherton. Bretherton looking to put the first points on the board, and she does, off the glass. Nice play by Bretherton. Taking on her own, aggressive, giving the Falcons a quick lead. And as usual, the Falcons are going to try to get it done on the defensive side of the board. That requires 40 minutes of intensity. So far, so good for UTPB. I know we're only a minute in, but this is the style of play certainly that the Falcons want. Falcons have shown in beating Midwestern State that they can play with anybody in conference. We have a traveling violation. So it'll be the Falcons' ball with a 2-0 lead. Perez gets it to Lopez. Lopez gets it across half court. Gets it back to Perez. Perez, they're all on the far side of the court, up top to Lopez. Lopez, finding space. Pippins-Tryon, leading scorer for the Falcons. Back up top to Perez. Lopez for three, can't get it to go. Bretherton fighting, can't grab the rebound. One of the things the Falcons have done this year, and it's kind of playing with fire, it seems like at times, is let the shot clock get really low, get the one shot. Oh, ball knocked away by Perez. It will be Lion ball, but nicely defended by Perez, getting in the way of that, knocking the pass out of bounds. Pass over the top. Artesia J. J to Price. Price over to Davis. Davis to her left. Confronted by Pippins-Tryon. Into J. Working through the middle, shots up, and good. Way up ahead to Pippin's trying. Pippin's trying, bounce pass low to Crittenden. Crittenden up, misses the first. Brotherton with the rebound and Crittenden with the second. Nice start for the Falcons. Everything UTPB could have asked for. Another ball stolen away. Up ahead to Brotherton. Brotherton up off the glass. She's going to get fouled.
Foul ball number 12, Princess Davis for first. Also number 13, Kayla Brotherton for line.
Dockery is going to be coming in for the Falcons. Brotherton going to the line. Brotherton is a 54% free throw shooter on the season. First one is up. She drops it. Dockery in for the Falcons. Missed into the backcourt. And it will be Perez with the ball. Falcons with real opportunity to take a nice early lead. Perez over to Lopez. Lopez with the shot. It's up. Doesn't fall. Long rebound. Jay picks it up. Long shot. Rebound to the Lions. Shot up. Is it going to be a continuation? And it'll be an and one, and so the Lions have a chance to tie it up. Artasia J at the line. She averages 14 points a game. Second leading scorer for the Lions. In for the Falcons, number 10, Sierra LeGrand. Shots up and good. Falcons having a hard time getting up with the Lions putting on some pressure. Shot is up. No rebounds in a 5-5 game. Lions take it the other way. Up and over. Driving. Up high off the glass. No good. We're going to have a foul. Dockery called for the foul. First one of the game. Her first. Falcons first, obviously. At the line is Alex Nance. Nance shoots 38% in the year, but she makes that one. Second one coming. Up and good, and the Lions are out to a 7-5 lead. Lions again put on pressure. They didn't put on the first couple of possessions. They're going to try to challenge the Falcons, who have sometimes had some difficulty on offense. Pippin's trying for three, and it's good. And the Falcons up by 1, 8-7. Sarah LeGrand tries to jump in the way. Oh, it's swatted away. I think it might have hit the bottom of the rim, but you might give Lopez credit on the block.
Foul called on the floor, number 34, Jennifer
Price with the foul. China Rivera in for the Falcons. Falcons baseline. Up to China Rivera. Perez changes direction to Lopez. Traveling violation on Lopez. 5:55 to go in the first quarter. Lions with a significant size advantage on the Falcons, which can be said for most games that the Falcons play. Ooh, we're going to have a foul call. That's going to be on Pippin's trying. going to be Lions ball in front of the media table. Brianna Wise is in for Commerce, and she's an interesting case because she's actually leading scorer, second leading rebounder for Commerce, but she's most effective playing the six-man position. Rebound on the missed shot for Lopez for the Falcons. Way up ahead of Pippin's trying. She manages to leap high and corral it. Lopez, near side top. She drives, dishes it back out. Can't get the three-pointer to drop. Going the other way. It's knocked out of bounds. It will be Lion possession. Lions ball in. Basket won't count. Perez called for the hold. LeGrand back in for the Falcons. Up top to the near corner. Dribbling in the middle. Dishes out to the free throw line. Shots up. No good. Crittenden with the rebound. She almost goes to the pass but holds it. Pippin's trying. Over to Lopez. Lopez to Rivera. Pippin's trying. Under 10 on the shot clock. Rivera with three. Far side basket rim. Rebound to the Lions. Nice drive on the baseline off the glass for Princess Davis. Davis averages almost 11 points a game. Pippin's trying for three. Can't get it to go. Falcons are going to need to be able to hit their threes to be competitive in this game. Foul. Basket counts. Foul is on Sierra LeGrand. Blocking foul on her. Media timeout on the floor. 4:09. Falcons trailing 11-6. And we have Wise going to the free throw line for the Lions. She shoots 77% on the season. She drops it. Crossway to Brotherton. Brotherton into the corner to Heather Crittenden. Crittenden up to Brotherton. Brotherton Perez up back to Rivera. Rivera to Perez. Perez drives up. Oh, nifty little play by her among the tall trees. Falcons swarming again on defense, trying to make the shots difficult. Nicely done. Blocked, I believe, by Perez. And the Falcons with a loose ball. It's 12-10, 3:20. Falcons working the ball down. Shot is up. Oh, hits that little empty space in the corner and kind of dies. Rivera eventually comes up with a loose ball. Brotherton to the corner for Perez. Perez can't get it, but the rebound for the Falcons. Crittenden to Rivera. Rivera back up top to Perez. Over to Brotherton. Falcons with nice motion on the floor anyways. Brotherton up to Perez. Perez calling out the play, pulling it back. Under 7 in the shot clock, and this is where the Falcons have had problems executing. Rivera for 3. Falcons take the lead, 13-12, 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Shot is up. Oh, 3-point shot by Wise to give the Lions a 2-point lead. Brotherton. Brotherton shooting 2. Brotherton, 54% free throw shooter. Shots up. She drops it. Pippin's trying LeGrand back in for the Falcons. Taking Dockery's. And Lopez's spot. Second one's up. She misses. 15-14. Pass up top. Mismatch down low, but doing her best is Perez. Perez fights it off, allows Brotherton to grab the rebound. Nicely done by Jackie Perez, who's by far the smallest player on the court right now. And yet she manages to fight down low against a significantly bigger player in the form Melanie Ransom. Ransom's listed at 5'9". Perez is listed at 5'3", and that's probably lying by 2 inches. Up over the top. Pippin's trying. Driving. Dishes it out. Brotherton. Oh, nifty. Nice vision. Way to be there for Brotherton. And the Falcons, again, swarming on defense. Doing everything they can be asked to do. Nicely done by UTBB. And stolen by Brotherton, or at least tipped away. Pushing him into the backcourt. Oh, Falcons did everything on defense there, and they managed to get it down low. And that's going to be the issue. The size mismatches is that Lions will always be able to go down low in a way the Falcons won't. Crittenden with the rebound, up and under. Oh, can't get it to go. And the Lions are going to take it the other way. Bounce pass, dangerous. Knocked out. It's going to be out on the Falcons, so it will continue to be Lion ball. I'll give the Falcons this. They have struggled sometimes against bad teams, but they have fought like crazy against good teams as well, and they're doing it again today against a team that on paper they should be overmatched by, and yet they're down by 1 and are fighting like crazy. Working off of the nice screen, however. 3-pointer up and drops. Ooh, nice. Sierra LeGrand for 3, and it's back to a 1-point ball game. Under a minute. Victoria Lopez trying to come out of bounds. They're giving it to the Lions. Coach Booth is outraged. That's actually the right call. It was tipped out by Victoria Lopez making the defensive effort. Coach Booth's upset. That was the right call. A&M Commerce gets it in. Under 40 seconds. Pass across the floor. She's open for the shot. Up. It's going to be short. Oh, and up and in. Got the bounce. 23-19. Under 30 seconds in the quarter. Bretherton. Falcons are going to be content to take the last shot. She's roaming from left to right, right to left, way up top, effectively taking over the point duties. LeGrand for three, short. Lions not going to have time to get a shot off, are they? No. Oh, my goodness. Is that going to count? I think it is. I think she got that shot off. And that's the kind of thing that appears on SportsCenter. Half-court shot. They're going to have to go to the clock. We'll take a quick break here. Falcons trailing as of right now, 26-19. We'll take a minute to see the replay. Shot did count, 26-19, but I tell you, a 7-point gap, but Falcons played that one neck and neck, and they have a lot to feel proud about, but they're still going to need to fight. Down 7, you don't want to let the Lions go on a run. A team this talented, with this much experience, could put it away early. Pippin's trying, gets it from Bretherton. Pulls back. Bretherton thinks about three to Crittenden. Over to Lopez. Lopez. Pippin's trying. Drops the three, but it's going to go the other way. It is. That's a tough call against Victoria Lopez after right before Pippin's trying gets the three off. Directly in front of me is Victoria Lopez into Jackie Perez. Perez to Bretherton. Bretherton up top to Pippin's trying. She's going to go for three again. High bounce into the hands of the Lions. Princess Davis with the rebound. Up ahead. 3-point shot. Falcons converge around it. Perez comes down with the rebound. Pippin's trying up ahead. This time she drives. Gets swatted, gets fouled. Jenna Price, second foul. That certainly bears watching. Price is the leading rebounder on the Lions squad. Also scores more than 7 a game, so losing her would certainly be a factor. Pippin trying, makes the first. 26-20. Lions at lead, 9:01 to go in the second quarter. Second one coming. It's good. Falcons bring it within 5 on the Pippins trying free throws. Davis almost over and back there to the near corner. Shot is up. Far rim. Tipped away. I couldn't see which Falcon got their hand on it. It might have been Bretherton. Up to Lopez. No good. No, I thought there was contact, but no foul there. Working it down low. Dishes out to the corner. Boy, you can see why these Lions have been so successful. They can play inside, they can play outside, and they know how to do both ways. When they're in trouble down low, they dished it out to one of their players who can play anywhere within from 3 feet to 20 feet. And that's going to be the problem the Falcons are going to have to fight against, because they don't have that kind of size. They don't have that kind of inside presence consistently. Bretherton up top to Lopez. Lopez for 3, but that's the kind of thing that'll help. 3-pointers can be the great equalizer in a game like this, although the Lions have shown a capacity to shoot threes as well. Pass in the near corner. Ball tipped away. Dockery. And it's going to be Falcon ball. Foul on number 24. That's Artasia J. That's her first foul. LeGrand back in for UTPB. Falcons within 5, 29-24, 7:50 to go. Perez gets the ball from LeGrand, walks it across half court. Left and right, across the perimeter, up top to Pippins trying, drives. She's going to get fouled again. She made her last 2. Oh, it's offensive on Pippins trying. Interesting call. Wise will be working the ball in. Bretherton putting on a little bit of pressure. Crosses half court. Pass out of bounds. Shots up, misses. Rebounded by Rivera. Rivera looking up to Perez. Perez dishes it off to LeGrand. LeGrand pulls it back. Down to the corner to Bretherton. 7 minutes and counting. Up to LeGrand. LeGrand thinks about a long 3. To Bretherton. Bretherton drives. Up off the glass. No good. Another offensive foul. I am offended by the offensive fouls that they're calling at this point. We don't have the best angle from this side to see what went on the other side of the ball, but that struck me as a clear continuation shooting foul. I thought the question was whether it would be an and one if it went in, and instead it's an offensive foul. 29-24 still. Working down low, dishes out, trying to drive, out of bounds. Give me a shooting foul. Foul is on Rivera. It's her first. And Alex Nance will be shooting 2. She's 38% free throw shooter on the season. There's some evidence of that with the miss on the first one. Second one coming. Shots up. She makes that one. So in the right, Perez. Perez over to Rivera. Over to Lopez. Lopez up top to Perez. Perez dribbling up off the glass. Is that another offensive foul? It is amazing to me that the smaller team going down low is having all of the offensive fouls called against them. Look, if the Falcons were big, if the Falcons were aggressive, if the Falcons were strong, that would be one thing. But they're the smaller team working in, and somehow every time there's physicality, they're being called for an offensive foul, and that's really, really questionable. Nice delay. Shot up. It's good. Melanie Ransom. LeGrand, Dockery, this one is called against Eckerman, and it clearly shows why I'm not qualified to be an official, because of all the plays, that's the one that looked most like an offensive foul. Trying to find it over the top, instead in the middle to Dockery. That foul is on Lauren Parker. And that's her second in relatively small amount of game time. Oh, nice pass into the middle. Crittenden cutting in, and the basket. 32-26, under 5:30. Driving, jump stop off the front rim. Crittenden with the rebound. Lopez to LeGrand. LeGrand up top to Lopez. Drive. Little teardrop misses. Rebound by Eckerman. Foul after the rebound. That's going to be on Dockery. That's her second. We have a media timeout. On the floor, there'll be two shots coming up. Media timeout. 26 for the Falcons, but 32 for the Lions. Down 6, but they've played pretty well. We'll be back in 60 seconds. I probably even said it, but I don't know now. I'm like a goldfish. I'm like a goldfish. My short-term memory is about 3 seconds. Good, you? Yeah. I hear that. I'm with you. Ooh, Crittenden. Falcons being led in scoring by Kayla Brotherton with 6. Crittenden has 6 rebounds for the Falcons to lead all rebounders in the game. Falcons being led in assists by Victoria Lopez, who already has 3. Leading scorer in the game, Princess Davis with 10. Falcons shooting 38%. Lions shooting 44%. Falcons really have a lot to feel good about. I know they're on the downside of the scoreboard, but they're playing pretty well so far. Miss on the Eckerman free throw attempt. Her second coming up. It's up. It's good. Falcons take it the other way. Down 7, under 5. Lopez to LeGrand. LeGrand for 3, and she drops it from the far corner. 4-point game. Nance dribbling left. Shots up. It's no good. He's shooting 2. Foul is on Sierra LeGrand. That's her second. Back at the line, Eckerman. Air ball on the free throw. She's a 64% free throw shooter. Didn't show it there. She didn't make her last one. Air ball wide right. You don't see that very often. Sometimes it'll just fall short. That was completely off base. Second one coming. Maybe she's thinking of that. No, she drops it. 34-29, 4:29. Perez. Or to Lopez. Lopez up top to Rivera. Rivera back to Lopez. Lopez driving. Baseline. Gets it knocked away. Doesn't get a shot off. Three-pointer. It's up. It's good. That's by Melanie Ransom. A lot of their bigger players can also shoot. Dockery. Crittenden. Perez pulls it out. Over to Dockery. Dockery as we hit 10 on the shot clock. Rivera to Crittenden. Crittenden down low. Trying to hit Dockery. Can't find her. Ball goes out of bounds. Hits the far wall. Lions walking it up. 3.5. Ball to the near corner. Shots up. No good. Perez with a nice rebound, fighting for it. Perez to Dockery. Dockery to Rivera. Rivera drives. Can't get it to go. Oh. Nance hits the floor. And not surprisingly, a foul on Rivera. It's her second. Shots up. Misses. Second one coming. It's up. It's good. Perez drives, pulls it out. Crittenden up top to Lopez. Lopez. Dockery. LeGrand for three, drops it. 38-32. Falcons could be within 4. They're going to feel really good. They're within 6 now. Falcons with the loose ball. Pull down the rebound. Over to Perez. Perez to Lopez. Lopez pulls it back out after trying to drive baseline. Up to Perez. Perez again pulls it out. They just can't find space to drive. Under LeGrand misses the long three. We're under 2. Shot is up. Mid-range jumper. Drops 40-32. 8-point lead for the Lions. Crittenden to Lopez. Lopez out to Dockery. Dockery drives the baseline, goes up and off the glass. 40-34, Lions with the lead. Lions to the far corner. Pass it all the way across the court to the near corner. Baseline, shot up. Drops in for Price. Oh, sorry, that was Jay. Artesia Jay with the shot. Back to an 8-point lead, 42-34. Dockery. Lopez. Back to Dockery, under 10 on the shot clock. Travel called. Really inopportune. 31.1 seconds left in the half. Wise will take it in directly in front of the middle of the Lion bench. Lions going to be content to try to get the last shot of the half. Davis is walking with it. Picks up the pace a little bit. Lions now working the ball around the perimeter. Ball tapped away, but not stolen. Double dribble called. And the Falcons, with 3 seconds on the clock, will get a chance to take a shot, maybe close this 8-point gap before halftime. Naturally, the Lions are going to put some pressure on, try to exhaust the clock. Shot goes up from half court, nowhere near. 42-34 is how we'll go into the half. We'll take the break here. We'll be back in 12 minutes with stats and the second half action. And we're back. Leading scorer in the first half was Princess Davis for Texas A&M Commerce with 10 points. Falcons led with 6 by Caleb Brotherton. Falcons led in rebounding, and indeed the leading rebounder for the game is Heather Crittenden with 6. Leading assists for the Falcons with 4, Victoria Lopez, and with 4 for Commerce is Princess Davis. Falcons shot 41.4% from the field compared to 47% for Commerce. Commerce, really, one of the big gaps is that they are shooting, made 2 out of every 3 3-point shots, making 6 of 9. Falcons only 6 of 15, so Falcons could pick up that 3-point shooting percentage. The other thing is Falcons only going 3 deep off the bench tonight, and the impression that I'm getting is that is as much as anything a function of some things that went on in practice, not necessarily disciplinary, but effort-wise. And so Dockery, Legrand, and Rivera coming off the bench. We had the same start as the first half. Falcons with a steal away by Lopez. Lopez to Pippin's trying. Pippin's trying with the basket. Falcons trailing by 6. Keep in mind, though, that a half-court three-pointer is all that made it an 8-point lead. It should have been a 5-point lead going into the half. Falcons trailing by 6. Lions for a long 3 from Alex Nance. She drops it. Lopez to Perez. Perez had a nice first half. Dishes to the far corner, ball tipped out, but picked up by Brotherton. Brotherton to Lopez. Lopez to Crittenden. Crittenden across the way to Pippin's trying. Pippin's trying is going to go baseline. Dish it back out to Brotherton. Brotherton, air ball, kind of taking a shot with urgency as the shot clock was expiring. Will be Lion ball. Brotherton will be up to play defense for the Falcons as the rest go back to set up. Just providing enough pressure to force a couple passes. Brotherton tips it, but gets it out to Davis anyways. Ball stolen away by Perez. Perez up ahead to Brotherton. Brotherton up to Lopez. Lopez off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound for Price. And the Lions take it the other way. Brotherton again putting on a little bit of pressure. Just to the far wing. Bounce pass over the top to Davis. Davis across the way to Nance. Nance for 3. Another rebound for Perez. That one's one where it's right place, right time. Up in front to Brotherton. Brotherton off the glass and good. Falcons back to within 7, 45-38. Shot to Nance. Down low, off the glass, and good for Jenna Price. Legrand will be coming in for the Falcons. Crittenden. Perez. Perez gets it tipped away. Perez fighting for it. She's going to run the length of the court, pick it up down to the far baseline. It was tipped. Under 10 on the shot clock. Up to Brotherton. Brotherton drives off the glass and good. Brotherton taking things into her own hands. Brotherton with 10 points on the game. Ball tipped out. It's going to be Falcon ball. Falcons getting it done on both ends of the floor for the last couple of minutes. I talked to Coach Booth at the halftime, and one of the things that she needs is more effort from her team, she feels. She feels like they're doing some things well, but she wants greater effort. Perez, fronted by Davis, drives, dishes out to the corner. Traveling violation against Pippin's trying. Ball up ahead for the Lions. Wise gets it out of trouble. Across to Davis, working it in the middle. Back outside of Nance. Nance down low. Crittenden gets her hand on it. Jump ball called Falcon ball. (47-40), 6:44 in the third quarter. Rebound picked up by Brotherton. To Crittenden, is stolen away, but Crittenden gets the wayward pass. Brotherton goes up off the glass, can't get it to drop. Wise taking it coast to coast, up, off. No, it's short, but there's going to be a foul called. Referees conferring to see if they both saw the same thing. Falls on Brotherton. It's her third. Both Brotherton and Booth don't believe that she was the one responsible for any fouling. And that foul is going to be... So whether that actually was on Crittenden or not, that's smart by Coach Booth to have made that argument, because that's only Crittenden's first. That would have been Brotherton's third. So now she's at 2, Crittenden's at 1. So whether that was the case or not, as the two players converge around the offensive player, and Brotherton honestly didn't seem like she believed that she made the foul, that's going to work out well for the Falcons. If you have to have a foul on it, you want it to be on Crittenden, who hadn't had one yet. Wise at the line. Up, back rim, no good. Parker into the game for Commerce, as well as London Holland. Another one back rim, misses both. Legrand with a rebound. Legrand to Pippin's trying, gets it over to Lopez. Crossing midcourt. Dockery trying to set a pick, can't do it. Legrand. Under 10 on the shot clock. Pippin's trying. Drive off the glass, no good. Rebound. Lions in up ahead, and a little nice give and go by the Lions, taking a 9-point lead. Nine-point lead is the largest of the game for either team. Falcons haven't led since early on when they were up 3. Legrand snatches the pass out of the air. Up ahead to Lopez. Lopez takes it, puts it in. Falcons with a timeout. 5:14. Lions up 49-42. We'll take a break here, see what's going on at the timeout. We'll be back with the Falcons trailing by 7.
Everybody's open. What do we do with the ball? And then it's like, oh my God, we can't play. So you know, like chapters or something like that, or not yet. I didn't know if like you probably would let us. I know a little bit of baseball stuff. I've done work for college level baseball team for the past 2 years, and that's what they use. I've never actually been witness the score, but I've sat over their shoulder and sure, I've done the same thing. My roommate when I was at Florida Tech this is trying to get people to play baseball games. I feel
We're back. Falcons trailing 49-42. Brotherton putting on pressure. Booth wants more pressure from the defense. That's when the Falcons have been most effective. Front rim, offensive foul. Falcons bench excited by that. Wise with the offensive foul. Called for the charge. Brotherton drives off the glass, lucky not to get called for a travel, but she gets it. Media timeout, under 5. Brotherton limping a little bit, but she's been helping the Falcons get it done in a big way. Falcons within 5, 49-44. We'll take the timeout. We'll be back. Falcons trailing 5. Keller Brotherton helping the Falcons push back to within 5. She has 12 points. Lions working the ball around. Pippin's trying with the rebound. Up ahead to Lopez. Lopez gets pushed as she moves toward the baseline in the near side. That foul is on number 4, London Holland. It's her first. Ball in front of the Falcons bench in the near corner. Brotherton gets it to Lopez. Lopez dribbles out. Pippin's trying. Brotherton driving. Oh, can't get it to go, but ball bounced around. Fighting on the floor for it. If it's a jump ball, it will be Lion ball, and it is. Crittenden. Coming in for UTPB for Dockery. Talking to the steal, Brotherton, Legrand for 3. Legrand, that's her 4th of the game. That's a big one, high arcing three-pointer from the near side. And the Falcons within 2. Converging on the three-point shooter. Wise drives. Nice little shot. She averages 17 a game, and you can see why. Good player. No. Falcons down 4. Shots up. Falcons down 6. Not sure what just happened there. It's in the far corner where it's really hard to see, but it looks like it's going to be. Bretherton comes out. Falcons will be playing defense on the far side. Coach is in the way. Ball in. Falcons pick up the loose ball. Driving is Lopez. .241. Jay's second foul. And that will send Lopez to the line. Lopez shoots 66% in the year. Shot's coming. She misses the first. Back rim. Lopez makes it to get the Falcons back within 5. Far corner. Lions get it down low. Shots up. Off the glass. No good. Falcons converge around it. Oh, no. The Falcons' 2 players from the far side knocked it in, and China Rivera watched it go out of bounds. Should have grabbed it. Back in for the Lions. Lions dish it up top. Lopez dives in. Oh, nice spinning move by Jenna Price. Price is a 6-foot sophomore, and she utilized the advantage she had down low. Meanwhile, Lopez with a driving 3, driving 2, goes to the ground after putting it off the glass, and she's going to be able to make the 3-point play, try to bring the Falcons to within 4. Lopez made 1 of 2 last time. Shots up. She drops it. Falcons within 4. We're at 2:07. 55-51. The Lions holding on to a lead. Falcons tenacious. Nice job surrounding the Lions. Timeout called by the Lions. Falcons playing about as well as you can play. We have a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take that quickly as the Falcons playing some tenacious defense, keeping themselves right in the game against the number 2 ranked team in the conference. Lions work the ball in. Falcons get the rebound. Pippen's trying. Up high off the glass and good. Falcons within 2. Lions get another ball knocked away. Crittenden up ahead to Bretherton. Bretherton's going to take it on her own. Up off the glass and good. It's a tie ball game. 55-55. Falcons showing a willingness, even though they're only going with 8 players tonight, to punch a top team right in the jaw. Nance for three. It's going to go side rim. Saved, but Perez comes up with it up ahead to Pippin's trying. Pippin's trying, going to drive. Tries to pass, knocked out of bounds. Falcon ball. (55-55). Remarkable performance so far by the Falcons. High shot for Crittenden from three. High off the rim and doesn't drop. Driving is Wise. Crittenden going to be called for a push. .8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Pass up top. Dribbling right, Wise in the middle, up. Can't get the shot to drop. Fouls on Perez. Her third. Up, misses the free throw. Falcons going to get it back within one. Shot coming, she makes it. Lions up 56-55. Lopez. Dribbling it back left to right like a pendulum. Taking her time, wants to get the last shot of the quarter. Under 8 on the shot clock. She's going to take her off the dribble. Middle shot up. No good. Can't get the rebound off. And the Falcons will go into the fourth quarter trailing by just one to the Lions, 56-55. We'll take the break and come back for what promises to be an exciting fourth quarter for the Falcons. Yeah, it's got a good map too. So they're going to go the one. So the quarter isn't in fact expired. There's 1/10 of a second left, so nothing can really happen here. Can't even tip one in. So we're gonna go for a tenth of a second. Ball's going to pass in. Clock's going to expire. I don't know if they're going to go right into the fourth quarter or what they're going to do. And now we'll go and take the break between the third and fourth quarters. 56-55. We'll be back in a minute. It'll be Falcon ball to start the fourth quarter. After a tenth of a second of required but unnecessary, fundamentally useless play after the Falcons actually had the shot clock expire, despite the fact that the shot clock wasn't actually on. Lopez, chance to give the Falcons a lead to Perez. Perez pulls it back to Pippin's trying. Pippin's trying to Perez. Perez dribbling left, working off the Pippin's trying to screen to Crittenden. To Lopez. Lopez drives, stops and pops off the glass and good. And the Falcons take a 57-56 lead. Their first lead since the first moments of the game. Two missed shots, three missed shots to the Lions. They keep getting offensive rebounds. Finally, the Falcons come up with it. And who comes up with it but Jackie Perez? Bretherton wide open for three. Can't get it to go, but Perez fights for the rebound to Bretherton to the near corner to Lopez. Lopez up, off the glass, and good. Suddenly the Falcons up by 3. Under 9 to go. Lots and lots of time, virtually the entirety of the fourth quarter. Still going about as well as anybody could have imagined it would have gone for the Falcons at this point. Falcons swarming on defense, stepping out on shooters, shots up. Davis with the jump shot. Bring the Lions back within one, 59-58. Bretherton. Pippin's trying for three. No good. Ball. It's going to be Falcon ball. Price back in for the Lions. Perez into Crittenden. Crittenden off the glass. Oh, can't get it. Gets their own rebound. No foul called. A little surprising. Bounce pass across. Bretherton grabs the wayward pass. Trying to do a bit too much, but it will be Falcon ball, far corner.
Lauren Wilson for the Lions. And number 10, Sierra LeGrand into the Falcons.
LeGrand in for UTPB. Up to Crittenden. Crittenden off the glass. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds, and it will be Lion ball. Off the glass, Falcons with another rebound. Been 59-58 for about a minute or so of game time. Falcons can't get the shots to drop, but they are playing aggressive defense. Lions up ahead. Nice behind the back dribble by Davis. Drive, rattles around and goes, and now the Lions up one. Bretherton off the glass, falling out of bounds, gets the pass off, up ahead of Davis. Davis stops and pops. No good. Oh, nice job fighting for the rebound by Wise. Long shot misses. Falcons fighting for the rebound. It's going to be off Lopez. Perez back in. Shots up. Pippen's trying, fighting for the rebound. And trying up ahead. Takes it off the glass. Oh, it's going to go the other way. Calling a charge. The referees are going to confirm. Call is changed on the floor. Pippen's trying. Initially called for the offensive foul. The officials conferred. Did the right thing. And now, of course, Coach Burton for Commerce is taking exception in the way that Booth was taking exception at first. Where you sit determines where you stand, of course. And it will be Falcons for the and one. Hasn't gone up on the scoreboard yet. The referee is taking some time to chat about it. No matter what happens, someone's not going to be happy. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Falcons on the scoreboard right now, up 61-60. Play is confirmed. Fouls on 34 after a long conference. Pippen's trying. 79% free throw shooter, going for the and one. It's up. Drops it. Falcons up 2. Falcons D now being asked to respond as well. Ball tipped back out. Shots up. It's no good. Pippen's trying, fighting for the rebound. She goes down between two lines. Snatches it down, dishes it out. Falcons with the ball. Sarah LeGrand has gotten it done from 3. Instead drives in off the glass and good. And that'll be an and one. And suddenly the Falcons up 4, could make it 5. Falcons up 4. Sierra LeGrand who shoots 64%. Sorry, 61% on the season. LeGrand up. Doesn't get it. Lions going the other way. Sprinting up is Wise. Wise as they work around the perimeter. Falcons inspired on defense. Rebound for Lopez. Lopez, the second leading rebounder for the Falcons. Lopez. LeGrand gets the ball. Her shot tipped. LeGrand going to be called for a blocking foul. Crittenden and Pippen's trying coming in for Brotherton and Dockery. 64-60. 5:01 to go. So as we virtually at the halfway point, and we are halfway through the fourth quarter. I don't think anybody expected the Falcons to be up with a 4-point lead against the second-ranked team in the conference. Up off the glass. This will be an and one for the Lions. Victoria Lopez. That's her second. Media timeout. 4:49. Lions with the ball, with a chance to make a three-point play. Falcons leading 64-60 right now, but we'll see what happens when we come back. It should be 64-62 with the Lions with a chance to bring it within one, but we'll be back. At the line, Melanie Ransom. Rattles around. And good. 1-point ball game, 64-63. Falcons trying to accomplish the improbable. Pippin's trying trapped, but gets it up to Crittenden. Lopez, Pippin's trying back to Lopez. Lopez pulls it way back towards half court. The Falcons reset, working off the Crittenden. Off the glass and good for Lopez. I don't know if I've ever seen a team make so many shots off the glass as this Falcons team does. Oh, and that ball just sat on the rim and finally fell right rather than left, and therefore the basket for the Lions. So we're going back and forth. Falcons continuing being up by 3 or up by 1 for the last couple minutes. Under 10 on the shot clock again. Lopez for 3. Drops it, and the Falcons are up 4 on the Victoria Lopez three-pointer. Foul by LeGrand. Brotherton back in for the Falcons. LeGrand, who has 4 fouls coming out. Pass up and over. Lions have it in. Foul. Interesting with the Falcons only going 3 deep on the bench. We have 2 Falcon players with 4 fouls with 3:24 to go. Shots up, it's good for Price. 3-point game. Dockery in for Perez. Shots up. Pippin's trying with the rebound and off the back rim, missed free throw. Up ahead to Brotherton. Pippin's trying. Under 10 on the shot clock to Crittenden. Crittenden for three. Can't get it to go. Ball batted around. The Lions come up with it. Falcons nursing 3-point. We're under three. Driving. Davis for the two. 1-point ball game. 69-68. You can expect them to drive a lot given the Falcons' foul trouble. Although no one in there has more than two. Brotherton. Lopez, Pippin's trying to the corner to Brotherton in the middle to Crittenden from the free throw line, drops it. She was from the right at the elbow on the free throw line. Falcons up three. Get a too easy rebound. Crittenden works the jump ball. It should be. Will be Lion possession. Goes to the floor. Hard. Is she okay? Yeah, she is. Just probably tired. 71-68, Falcon ball, 156. Timeout on the floor. Leading scorers on the game for the Falcons, Victoria Lopez with 18, Kayla Brotherton and Sierra LeGrand both with 14, Callie Pippin's trying with 12. For A&M Commerce, Princess Davis has 14, Brianna Wise has 13, Alex Nance 12, Artesia Gay 11. Rebounders, Jackie Perez, smallest player on the court, playing the biggest with 9 rebounds. Heather Crittenden with 6, Callie Pippin's trying with 5, Victoria Lopez with 3. For Commerce, Brianna Wise has 9, Jenna Price 7, Princess Davis and Artesia Gay with 5. Victoria Lopez has 5 assists for the Falcons, Kayla Brotherton has 3. Princess Davis has 5 assists for Commerce. Falcons with the ball. Lopez gets the ball knocked out of bounds on the attempted pass to Brotherton. Pass across from LeGrand to Lopez. To Brotherton. Under 10 on the shot clock. Lopez to LeGrand. There's going to be a push. That's on Alex Nance. That's her first. Right in front of the media table. Lopez. To Brotherton. Falcons going to work the clock. It's only a 3-point lead. They can't afford just to sit on it, but they're certainly going to maximize time like they have almost every possession. Falcons simply do not shoot with 20 seconds on the shot clock unless they have a wide open layup attempt. Ball on the floor. Lopez fighting for it. Can't get it. Ball swatted by Pippin's trying. Against Melanie Ransom, no whistle. Fantastic defensive effort by Pippin's trying. Falcons call a 30-second timeout, and I tell you, that was all effort. We had a 2-on-1 for the Lions. Pippin's trying simply matched up 1-on-1, took the chance of the foul. She's only sitting on 2 fouls. (71-68, 102). This is a chance for a really epic upset in the Lone Star Conference. Again, with the Lone Star Conference standings, the Falcons have been respectable for a lot of the season. They're 3-5. This wouldn't be a historic upset by any stretch of the imagination, but it would be a really good upset. A 3-5 Falcons team taking on a 7-1 A&M Commerce team in conference. Falcons 5-11 overall, 10-5 for conference. So this would be a huge win, a huge confidence builder, especially since the Falcons only going 3 deep on the bench. We're under a minute. Ball tipped away. Falcons thought it was theirs, but it's going to stick in the hands of the Lions. Shot clock will stay at 24. Falcons needing to step up on D. 3-point shot up, and we are a tie ball game under a minute. This one is going to come down to the wire. Lopez into the corner. Oh boy, this call is going to be everything. It's going to be Falcon ball. Initial call goes to Falcon possession. They're going to take a look at this one. We're going to take a break while the officials confer. 71-71 ball game. I don't think anybody predicted this. The three-pointer brings the Lions back to even. But, boy, we'll take the break. We'll be back with the call and what promises to be a nail-biter of a final if you have any nails left. All right, we're going to see what the call is. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be Commerce ball. 44.5 seconds to go in the game, 30 on the shot clock. There'll be a 14.5 second difference. Brotherton putting on pressure, ball goes out of bounds. It will be Falcon ball. Wayward pass by Davis. Wise can't corral it. And now the Falcons will have possession. There'll be an 11-second gap. LeGrand will pass the ball in. No, it'll be Perez. LeGrand will be going in. Up top to Brotherton. Brotherton left to Lopez. Lopez down to the far corner to Pippin's trying. Up to Lopez. 20 on the shot clock. 30 on the game clock. Brotherton mindful of the clock. Falcons going to take their time. They usually get the one shot unless they can pull a rebound. See how LeGrand gets her three tipped. Clock off. Shot clock off, 12.8 to go in a tie ball game. Full timeout. We're going to take this. I'm going to go see what coach is saying. We'll be back. 71-71, 12.8 seconds to go. .8 seconds to go, 71-71 ball game. Falcons trying to defy long odds. Falcons on the floor. Commerce taking all the time they can. Falcons have done this with 8 players. It's one of the biggest defensive stands the Falcons are going to have a chance to take all year. Ball's into the backcourt. Brotherton. Wise driving. Under 5. Shot across the floor to Davis. I saw no contact. They're calling a foul. Oh, timeout. They're going to wind the clock. Timeout. I thought for a second they called a foul, and I can just say that would have been a horrific call, but it's just a timeout on the floor. Now, they're checking to see what the time was. There's going to be more than 1.9 seconds left, but the Falcons did a good job on that. They're not going to be able to get a great shot off. Falcons are going to be playing deny on the inbounds pass. So this game very much has the possibility of going into overtime. Tremendous game by the Falcons. This is one of those situations where the cliche holds true. It's going to be a shame, really, for any team to lose this one, but particularly the way the Falcons have worked, particularly the Falcons fought to take the lead, particularly the way the Falcons were down by 8 at the half. This is clearly a game that will be huge for their psyche, huge for their confidence, and huge for the program. We're going to have 1.9 seconds to go. Falcons just need to deny the inbound shot. They're going to put Pippin's trying directly on Wise, make the pass challenging to get in. He's going to make it hard to get it in. Passes up. Shots up. No good. Clock's expired. We're going to overtime. 71-71. 5 minutes. We'll see how it goes. We're going to take the quick break here. Come for a little bit of extra basketball as the Falcons have played their hearts out. Coach, very encouraging, very positive during that timeout, very supportive of the effort they've done. They had talked about the possibility of taking this to overtime. They feel like they're in a good position now to do it. One thing you don't want in a situation like this, what sometimes happens is that the favorite team oftentimes can get up 2, 3, 4, and you hope it doesn't happen. The ball goes out on the tip in, and Lions will control. So they'll start the overtime with possession. Falcons swarming on D. 3-pointer up. Oh, and it drops, and that's exactly how you don't like to start overtime. LeGrand's not in for the Falcons. She's been the 3-point weapon. Perez. Pippin's trying to Bretherton. Crittenden. To Lopez off the glass, no good. Bretherton fighting for the rebound, gets it. Lopez saves it. It's going to be Lion ball. Crittenden with the foul. Falcons have 3 players sitting on 4 fouls, Perez, Crittenden, and LeGrand. Shot is up. Okay, there's a snafu with the scoreboard. It's straight now. Falcons trailing by 3, 74-71. She makes the first, 75-71. Second one coming. Makes it. Falcons quickly go down 5 in the overtime. Falcons going to need, this is a real huge offensive possession. Don't want to burden any one possession with too much expectation, but this is one where you get the feeling that if the Falcons can't get some points, going to make the climb really hard. Pippen for 3, gets the shot off, but they don't get the basket. Falcons playing with fire. Pass goes over. Lions working in the middle. Falcons fighting for possession, can't get it. Lions with the rebound, new shot clock. Off the glass and good, and now the Falcons trailing by 7. Perez goes to the floor. Looks like she's okay. Victoria Lopez. (78-71). Falcons trailing. 3:10 to go in the overtime. We'll take the break. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Wise misses the free throw. LeGrand in for the Falcons. Falcons going to need a 3 or 2 to climb back in. They've done it. We're so effective throughout most of the second half, especially that fourth quarter. LeGrand can't grab the rebound, and it's going to be Lion ball. Shots up. And good. 9-point Lions lead, matching their biggest lead of the game. Three-pointer, though. Falcons continuing to fight within 6. Foul is on. Pippen's trying. Her third. Price at the line, shooting 78% free throw shooter. Second one up, makes them both. 8-point lead for the Lions. I have a feeling Sierra LeGrand likely to get the ball. Shots up for three. Off the glass. And good. Falcons are within 5, trading threes for twos. Checking on timeouts. Falcons will have one more after this. 2:25 to go, 82-77. Falcons trailing in a game they fought really hard. Boy, they had a couple of chances to pull us out in the fourth quarter. Fell behind right away in the overtime. And right now, just the biggest hope for the Falcons can be a big stop, come back with another three. You have a feeling we haven't seen the last of Sierra LeGrand in this. Both teams have one timeout. Plenty of time to get a stop. Just don't want him to get score. That's not a great shot. Rebound for the Lions, but that was not the shot they wanted. And Lopez, this is a great opportunity for the Falcons. 32, Melanie Ransom. That's her second. And that'll send Lopez to the line, 66% free throw shooter. Good way for the Falcons to get back some points. They're checking on the foul situation for question as to how many fouls and whether that would be a 1-and-1. It's going to be baseline. So it will be Falcon ball baseline rather than shooting. They thought it was bonus. Brotherton driving, spins, dishes out, up, can't get it, fighting for her own rebound. Lion possession. 154. Falcons trailing 5. And this was just supposed to be the warm-up, but this is turning out to be the main event. Two nationally ranked teams coming up in the men's game. Off the glass and good for the Lions, up by 7. Men's game pitting the number 10 Lions versus the number 11 Falcons. But this one is going to be hard to beat. Shot is up. It's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be off the lines. It will be Falcon ball, new shot clock. Parker back in for the Lions, taking the place of Jay. Brotherton. Pippin's trying. Up to LeGrand. They're going to try to deny LeGrand. That ball was tipped, but they're going to just mark her entire time. They don't want her to get the clear threes. So that's going to be their plan. They're just going to trade off on her. Falcons going to have to do it with one of the other offensive players on the floor. Brotherton takes it down low. Ball swatted away. No whistle. And the hill is getting to be steeper for the home team, who has played so very well. Second one's up. First shot's up. It's good. 85-77, 8-point game. Second one coming. It's up. It's good. 9-point game. That match is the biggest of the game for the Lions, but that's going to really be a poor reflection on this game overall. However, the score ends up. Pippin's trying off the glass. Goes to the ground. Shumi called for an offensive foul. Lion ball. Going to be swarmed by Falcons, but they get the ball up. Ball tipped out by Perez, but back into the Lions. Davis dishes it back. In the middle, open, shots up. Shot doesn't count, however. There was a foul. And it's going to be LeGrand's fifth. She's going to foul out. Rivera will come in for LeGrand, and obviously Falcons not going to be able to come back at this point, but got to admire really the competitiveness they showed. You got to admire the fact that 8 players taking the floor tonight were able to have the kind of tenacity to come back, and it's just unfortunate they couldn't complete it. Take the timeout here. 88-77. Lions with the lead. Falcons with possession. Ball into Lopez. Perez for 3. Off the glass, no good. Shots up. It's no good. And the Falcons really did fight like crazy for this one, but they just couldn't quite come out with it in the end. The overtime hurt them. And, you know, there are a lot of good things that came from that game for the Falcons. And once again, showing they really can compete with the top teams in the conference. And they're not that far away. They really aren't. Commerce is going to go home 11-5, 8-1 in conference. Falcons going to drop to 5-12 and 2-5, but they're really going to know they could play anyone who comes to take them on, and I think that's a valuable lesson to learn. We'll be back in about 20 minutes or so for the men's game. If you're anywhere in the listening area, you want to come in. We have the number 10 Texas A&M Commerce Lions against the number 11 UTPB Falcons in what should be a heck of a basketball game. We'll be back in 20 minutes.